Welcome to Keeping It Current, your quick source of information covering what is happening with Potatoes USA and within the U.S. potato industry. With us today is Kayla to share findings from the latest merchandising best practices study, which will help retailers continue to drive growth for potatoes.
Hi, I'm Kayla, Potatoes USA's Retail Global Marketing Manager. Today, we'll be discussing the merchandising best practices study we conducted in partnership with IRI. This study reveals key tactics top grocery retailers are using to optimize their assortment, displays, and promotions related to fresh potatoes to drive growth for an already top-performing category. Looking at the various types of potatoes retailers carry, better known as assortment, we saw good news for all potato types. Top-performing retailers are carrying more potato types than middle and bottom-performing retailers. Russet potatoes make up the largest volume share of fresh potato sales and are the base of a strong potato category. It is not the only potato that matters, though. Consumers look for the potatoes they know first, which are russet, red, yellow, and white potatoes. These are must-haves for a strong potato set. Consumers are then drawn into new potato types, being petite, medley, and purple potatoes. While growth is certainly coming from the lesser-known potatoes, retailers are seeing incremental growth when they carry a variety of all 8 types available in grocery stores. While assortment is important, displays also play an important role in sales. Shelving, spacing, and signage are all key decision-driving factors when it comes to how fresh potatoes are displayed in the store. The study shows that top-performing retailers are designating more space to potatoes than middle and bottom-performing retailers. To be exact, an average of 15 feet is designated for fresh potato types. That is 2 feet more than middle-performing retailers and 4 feet more than bottom-performing retailers. Bins, boxes, tables, and vertical shelving are the 4 types of shelving used for fresh potatoes. The retailers with top-performing potato categories are diversifying their shelving. This means they are using more than one type of shelf in their stores to display potatoes. Not only is it more interesting to the consumers shopping, but is also encouraging more purchases of fresh potatoes. A win for retailer sales and a win for potatoes. Signage for potatoes can be broken down into 2 categories: price signs and marketing signs. Price signage is exactly what it sounds like, a price tag. Consumers buy potatoes at full price most of the time, but they still want to know how much they are paying for those spuds. The second type of sign is a marketing sign. This is a sign that calls out where the consumers can find potatoes. The top-performing retailers across the country are using both of these equally. They are telling consumers where to find potatoes and how much they will be paying for them. It's as easy as that. Because so many consumers buy potatoes at full price, promotional dollars are being used more strategically by top-performing retailers. While potatoes sell well every month of the year, months like November, when the holidays come to town, see a large increase in potato sales. Consumers are buying russet and yellow potatoes to make mashed potatoes, so putting these types on sale is encouraging consumers to buy something they are already going to buy. Discounting potatoes consumers are less familiar with, like petites and purples, will drive more sales. Consumers are buying the russets they need and the petites to add the diversity to their holiday menu. Grocery retailers who are using all the recommendations in this way are not only selling more potatoes across all types, but they are also getting a higher average everyday price across the board. Using the merchandising best practices recommendations in meetings with retailers to show how they can increase the value of the potato category. Additional details about incremental potato SKUs and specific pack size recommendations can be found in the Fresh Potato Merchandising Best Practices Guide found on potatoretailer.com. Or you can even download directly from the episode's page. Please reach out to me at kayla@potatoesusa.com with questions or for hard copies of the printed guide for any upcoming retailer meetings.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Keeping It Current. If you missed an episode, you can always find the full archive on potatoesusa.com. Until next time, keep your heads high and your thoughts kind. Potatoes, real food, real performance.